You're in Saskatoon for a couple back-to-back shows, almost
Yes.
3. Didn't quite pan out though. Back-to-back shows. How are you enjoying Saskatoon? How's Saskatoon treated you so far?
You know what? It's beautiful and it's so clean. I like Saskatoon. So far, so good. Lots of people have been out to the shows, and it's our first time playing here, so it's been a good first experience, definitely.
So a good reception from the people from Saskatoon?
Yeah, it's been great. I don't know if it's because a couple songs have been on radio. I don't know if that's helped, but I was surprised. It's been really fun, really receptive music. It feels like a good artsy place to be. Is it true?
It's very true.
Is it true?
Very rich in the arts here. You mentioned a couple songs on the radio. What would people know you? If they don't know your name, what songs would they know?
They would know I Live For You or Your Reason. They're the 2 singles we're pushing, and the music is available on iTunes. So a couple of people came to the shows and said, I've got it off iTunes, I've been listening. So it's nice, it makes the world small when you can get the music online. So
Yeah, I mentioned you are a Manitoba girl. However, you've got some pretty severe, intense Saskatoon ties, including our own
Yeah.
Kyle Ryabko, who's no longer in Saskatoon, but
That's
set
true.
that up for us. You did some work
Yeah.
with Kyle.
I did. He actually co-wrote 2 songs on the EP, played acoustic on the EP, and he's fabulous. So he's been a good friend of mine. I go to Toronto once a month, and so I hook up with him to co-write and play shows pretty often. He's a very talented dude, so.
You mentioned the word hooked up, and that's kind of sums up the next story. I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but you have ties with Nelly Furtado's band.
I do. Unfortunately, every time she's been in Winnipeg, I've been in Toronto, or when I've been in Toronto, she's been in Winnipeg, so we haven't hooked up ever, but her electric guitar player and dancer are 2 of my close friends and roommates in Toronto, so I help them pay the rent, and I get to chill out and see her platinum records on their walls and get inspired to be there one day.
What's it like kind of seeing the beginnings of your career just kind of take off?
It's a lot of hard work, honestly, but a lot of fun. Every time I get up to actually perform is what I get so much energy and life from. So as you're driving sometimes, you're just like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing with my life? But then you get up on stage and it all makes sense for me. So it's been really good. Lots of hard work, but slowly seeing the roots, connections, and a couple little things come together gives you that kind of drive to go, you know what, things are happening and you're building slowly, step by step. So,
You
yeah.
mentioned the roots connections.
It's a funny story. One of the owners of Roots Clothing was shopping with his wife in a store that I was playing in Toronto during Canadian Music Week last year. I had this idea of playing, and while people are shopping in some of my favorite clothing stores, they come with money, so why not have the EP there? So it was just a cool idea, and he was shopping and he came up to me. I didn't know who he was, but he loved the concept and said, why don't we hook up? Roots would love to sponsor you. So it's taken a year, but we're finally doing the Roots tour. That's what this whole tour is for. So
I got to thank you for making the time to talk to me. I missed. It's been busy. You've been busy. I've been busy.
You're busy.
I
It's
missed
okay.
the shows. But for people out there, and I wish I had some footage, we could have laid it over top the interview. People would know what you're all about. But
That's
since we
okay.
don't have visuals, maybe people can close their eyes. I don't know. Put their hand on the screen and explain what they're going to see if they take in one of your shows.
Well, we're doing an acoustic tour, so I play piano, I write from piano and sing, and I have an acoustic player with me. But I also love to, I can't sit behind the piano the whole time, so I love to get up and kind of just dance around a little bit, so that's what you'd see in some intimate moments, more intimate moments on the acoustic show, but then Your Reason is a good highlight to kind of rock out. So hopefully we're going to come back with the whole band, and that'll be fun too.
And you're heading to Alberta next, right?
Yep, Alberta, and gonna go up to Banff and do the Roots in Banff, and yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. You mentioned your stuff getting some radio play. They're on iTunes, but you can't get this on iTunes. So how can you
No,
get
it's
an
true.
actual copy of the EP that has the lovely cover?
You can get it. They're in McNally Robinson in Saskatoon, and I believe that's the only place in Saskatoon they're selling it, but they're there.
Good job from McNally Robinson.
Yeah, they did great promo for me, so thank you, McNally Robinson.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And again, I know you're busy and you're on your way out of town. Thank you so much.
No,
And
thanks
good luck
for
in
this.
Alberta, and I await your return here in Saskatoon.
That sounds great. Thank you.